An ecological philosophy is the basis of the company Blupura. It's a company which produces water coolers by using completely natural refrigerant gases. We are in the company of Luca Costantini, one of the company owners. Dr. Costantini, can you please explain the usage and the advantages of these machines that you produce? Yes, we produce in Castelfidardo, in the Ancona province, water coolers that are systems which are linked to the water network and improve through particular filters the tap water which is already drinkable. Then they cool it and add gas. These types of systems are environmentally friendly because they are already a valid alternative to bottled water and beat all costs that bottled water incurs in both an economical and environmental viewpoint. Bottled water is transported, there are CO2 emissions in the environment, and the containers which are plastic bottles have to be disposed of. The water which comes from our systems is instead immediately cool and drinkable, and also sparkling. We are the first company in the world to use refrigerant gases that are natural. They do not contain fluoride, as fluoride is one of the main causes of the greenhouse effect. Inside our water cooler systems, we don't use natural gases that contain fluoride, and it's for this reason that we are mentioned in the latest report of cooling technology by Greenpeace, an international and independent organization which cites that we are a virtuous company in this sense. Let's talk about the maintenance. Once the system has been installed, which operations are necessary to carry out at periodic intervals? The system can be installed like a dishwasher. You need the water tube to let the water in and a tube to dispose of the water. Then, once installed, periodically you need to change the filters. For the larger systems, the filters need to be changed every 11,000 litres. So, for the restaurant sector, cafeterias and professional sector. For the domestic systems, every 3,500 litres. Then there is also the carbon dioxide cylinder to change or recharge. Okay, which structures are important for the installation of these systems? Behind us, we can see a system which is for industrial usage, if I'm right. For example, you quoted the catering industry. Which are the other ones, and what are the advantages? Yes, we have different types of systems which can be installed in different situations. However, drinkable water can be needed in multiple situations. So we can start from home to models for offices, models for the hospitality sector, like restaurants, hotels, cafeterias, schools and hospitals. We even have outdoor systems which are proposed to the local councils or municipal offices, and these can become modern fountains. A citizen can then go and get water, just as has always happened, only this time an improved tasting cool and still water or cool and sparkling water. In our systems, we also have volume control. For example, a restaurant owner can set the dosage required and let it automatically fill up a bottle or any container it wants. The waiter places the two bottles next to the water cooler and presses the touchscreen buttons. Then he can go and prepare a coffee and carry out a different job whilst automatically the system is filling up the bottles and then stops.
E automaticamente la macchina, l'impianto riempie le bottiglie, le caraffe e automaticamente si ferma.
You have also spoken about systems for domestic usage. Which characteristics do these have? And do they have an advantage in terms of costs? Yes, they are the same systems in which the components are in dimension to be less bulky, but the way they work is exactly the same. the compressor, the refrigerant system, the ice system, the filters, but the performance for a family is different to a restaurant. Whilst for a family we are looking at 150 litres an hour of cold, still or sparkling water, for a family we are looking at 15 litres an hour. We also have solutions to be placed under the work surface, so the system can be placed under the kitchen sink. So you can add a tap or change the existing tap, which has 15 options, so the still warm water, to be found in all homes, can be found with a further 3 possibilities. Purified water at room temperature, purified water which is cool and still, purified water which is cool and sparkling.